The sky begins to fracture like a mirror in the dark. Cold static fills the empty space where I once held a spark. They're descending in the silence of 1,000 sleepless nights. Now with ships of steel and iron, but with blinding psychic lights. I can feel the pressure mounting on the edges of my frame. A systematic takeover that doesn't have a name. They are drilling through the marrow of the things I used to know, building outposts in the shadows where the bitter feelings grow. Every thought is intercepted by a frequency of hate as they barricade the exits and they seal my mental fate. Invasion is internal, the sky is falling in. A war of light and shadow underneath my very skin. The sirens in my head are screaming hollow, jagged lies. I'm staring at the vacuum through my own distorted eyes. They wanna tear the world down, they wanna see the end. Fighting off the monsters that my own reflection sends. It's a harvest of the spirit, a conquest of the soul. Losing every piece until I'm no longer alone. A voice like grinding metal whispers secrets in my ear. It knows the exact vibration of my deepest, darkest fear. It tells me that the oxygen is turning into lead, that I should find a sharper way to quiet down the head. There's a devil in the cockpit and he's pulling on the reins, mapping out the circuitry and pulsing through my veins. He says the only mercy is to crash the whole machine, to leave behind the wreckage of a life I've never seen. The floor is turning liquid and the walls are closing fast. How long can the defenses of a broken vessel last? It's not from outer space, it's not from far away. It's the poison in the water and the rot of every day. The mothership is docking in the center of the brain, feeding on the agony and drinking all the pain. I am the victim and the villain in the same breath, dancing on the precipice of a self-inflicted death. But the stars are only neurons and the lasers only fire when I feed the hungry engine of my own dark desire. The invasion is internal, the sky is falling in. A war of light and shadow underneath my very skin. The sirens in my head are screaming hollow, jagged lies. I'm staring at the vacuum through my own distorted eyes. They wanna tear the world down, they wanna see the end. Fighting off the monsters that my own reflection sends. It's a harvest of the spirit, a conquest of the soul. Losing every piece until I'm no longer whole. Shut the signal down, silence the transmission. It was only me, my own dark ambition. Ships melt to nothing in the morning light, just a ghost of a battle in the dead of the night. It was all